DOL.STUDIO presents Sourcing Smart and Green Products and People Globally. We're sharing recent local news and business insights in green and blue economy. Listen, like, share, and connect with us. Greetings, my name is Doll. I'm a precision machinist with over 15 years experience in robotics and AI automation, specialized in sustainable manufacturing and climate solutions. I coach women through technical and vocational education and skills training to become highly qualified personnel in STEM. DOL.STUDIO presents Sourcing Smart and Green Products and People Globally. The Ontario News Weekly Wrap-Up, Year 23, Week 19. Information from the Open Government Newsroom, courtesy of the King's Printer for Ontario, 2023. News release: Ontario investing in life-saving training for firefighters. The Ontario government is investing $700,000 to support 4 innovative and free training projects designed for 203 professional and volunteer firefighters around the province. Training will focus on fighting fires in hazardous Mayday situations for small and rural services to ensure they're equipped and prepared for ground rescue and wildfire scenarios. There will also be courses for automobile extraction, boating and water safety, and elevator rescue. News release: Ontario helping to build more housing in Mississauga. In support of Ontario's goal of building 1.5 million homes by 2031, the Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing has issued 2 ministers' zoning orders for several locations within the city of Mississauga. These orders will facilitate the province's work to tackle the housing supply crisis and ensure that housing supply growth is aligned with and oriented around Ontario's billions of dollars of historic investments in transit and transit-related infrastructure. These investments include the all-new Hazel-McCallion LRT and the ongoing work to expand service on and electrify the Lakeshore West GO Transit line. News release: Ontario investing in more accessible communities. The Ontario government is providing up to $1.5 million this year to not-for-profits and organizations across the province so they can develop tools and educational resources to raise awareness about the value and benefits of accessibility and help make Ontario open to all people of all abilities. News release: Ontario connecting long-term care residents in Windsor, Essex to specialized care and supports. The Ontario government is investing $438,728 in 6 projects in Windsor and Essex County, long-term care homes to help seniors with complex needs like dementia and bariatric care connect to specialized care and supports in a home instead of a hospital. This is part of a $20 million investment in 2022 to 2023 in 189 projects province-wide through a new local priorities fund operated by Ontario Health. News release: Ontario launching electric vehicle Go bus service. The Ontario government is bringing 2 new fully electric, zero-emission Go buses into service for the first time as part of its plan to support electric vehicles, reduce emissions, and expand green transit options across the Greater Golden Horseshoe. News release: Ontario helping children and youth overcome barriers. The Ontario government is investing more than $13 million through the Youth Opportunities Fund to support 38 youth-focused grassroots projects across the province that will help children, youth, and families develop new skills, overcome social and economic barriers, and navigate services in their community. This includes investing more than $7.7 million in 20 projects in the Greater Toronto Area. News release: Ontario finishes building new upgrades to Bramalea GO Station. The Ontario government has finished building major infrastructure improvements at Bramalea GO Station in Brampton, supporting future two-way all-day GO train service along the Kitchener line and connecting more people to transit, jobs, and housing across the Greater Golden Horseshoe. News release: Ontario offering free fishing on Mother's Day weekend. To kick off the spring fishing season, families, fishing enthusiasts, and first-time anglers across Ontario can celebrate Mother's Day with free fishing this weekend. News release: Ontario investing in improved soil health. The Ontario government is investing $9.5 million over the next 3 years to equip farmers with the technology they need to maximize the health of their soil and increase their productivity and profitability. Court bulletin: workplace fatality results in $115,000 fine for Ottawa company. Convicted: Bakik Forming Concrete Limited, 21 Pritchard Avenue, Ottawa, Ontario. Statement: Ontario cleaning up for annual day of action on litter. David Piscini, Minister of the Environment, Conservation and Parks, released the following statement on celebration of Ontario's Day of Action on Litter. Summary: other actions you can take to help keep our land and water clean. Use bins to properly dispose of waste. Stop waste before it's created and before it has a chance to become litter. Swap your plastic water bottle for a reusable one when you're on the go. Organize a community cleanup or take a moment to pick up litter when you see it. Adopt a local green space, road, sidewalk, or shoreline to keep it litter-free. We continue to work on keeping our parks and waterways free of litter and waste. For example, in partnership with Pollution Probe, we invested in the largest initiative of its kind in the world to tackle plastic pollution. We are working to protect what is important. You are making an active difference when you take action to keep Ontario clean, and as a government, we stand shoulder to shoulder with you in our efforts to keep our province clean and healthy today and for future generations. Court Bulletin. Workplace fatality leads to $110,000 fine for Chepstow-based manufacturer. Convicted, Fritz Construction Services Inc., 173 Concession Road 6, Chepstow, Ontario, a manufacturer of precast concrete. Statement. Premier Ford issues statement on the coronation of His Majesty King Charles III and Her Majesty the Queen. Today, Premier Doug Ford issued the following statement to mark the coronation of His Majesty King Charles III and Her Majesty the Queen. Summary. Here in Ontario, people are marking this historic event with special ceremonies, concerts, and free admission to attractions and parks across the province. As the King officially takes on his new role, I have no doubt that he'll build on his mother's legacy of duty, service, and dedication to his people. On behalf of all Ontarians, I wish King Charles III and the Queen every success in their reign. Long live the King. Show some love with a like and share. Connect with us at DOL.STUDIO on social media. We want to hear from you. Subscribe for more local news, business insights, investment trends, and infrastructure developments. This podcast was sponsored by #WithLove Inc. community organization. All things done, #WithLove. Sourcing smart and green products and people globally.